Look at this, guys. My MacBook Air has reached a storage catastrophe. There is absolutely no room. I will apologize in advance for the next couple weeks' vlogs. I've tried transferring all of my information and photos and videos and files onto an external hard drive, but no such luck. Even though I have transferred them, my computer is so full that all of the programs keep crashing on me, and I've barely been able to get into my computer. So the next week's vlogs are going to be short. I'll have to snag another computer while I wait for the new one that I've ordered with more storage. When I got this one, my aunt who works at the Apple store had said it would be sufficient for what I was needing it for at that time, which I just needed it for school, honestly, and just to use Microsoft Word. But now that I'm into the vlogging and blogging and I'm using a computer more, I guess what I had wasn't enough. I'm not really feeling the greatest today, although I am significantly less reactive than yesterday. I was able to go to a friend's house for a couple hours and we all played this really fun game. It was good to get out because it's been a couple days. I've had 2 of my stroke-like episodes within less than 24 hours. Where like the whole one side of your body goes numb and you can't move or talk. Thankfully, since I am on the continuous Benadryl pump, it doesn't last as long as it normally would have if I was off the pump. But it's still scary every time it happens. It's not something you get used to. But I am thankful that I am less reactive than yesterday because yesterday was bad. And the day before that was bad too. But anyways, sorry for the lack of vlogging footage. Until next time. It snowed last night and I'm so excited. So is Rusty. He loves the cold weather. It's not really sticking. Now it's kind of raining. And it's all in the garden. I started school on Monday. I'm taking an all-online course because unfortunately I'm not well enough health-wise to go physically. I'm hoping one day to work up to that, but right now it's just not going to happen. It's not in the cards. But I was originally focusing on a degree in English with my A. That's what all my electives were geared towards. But now that I've graduated with that, I've started an online psychology program through North Greenville University. The goal is to become a Christian counselor with chronic illness as my subspecialty. I know that is a complete opposite of my original intentions, which was English, like I had said before. But we'll see how it goes. I just felt like that was what God was calling me to do.
Coming right up on it.
We're coming right upon Table Rock. Look how pretty. So Silvino and I decided to meet my parents up at Table Rock Park. It's next to a mountain and it's supposed to be a hiking trail, but there are portions that are wheelchair accessible, so we decided to go.
That's Table Rock.
The scenery is beautiful.
They're going on their excursion down there.
She hates me featuring her in my blogs. These are the best gloves ever for rolling in the chair. They were supposed to be my weightlifting gloves a couple of years ago, but they never made it for that purpose. And I just opened them for the first time.
You can lift weights with them still. Just hold on to them long enough.
One day I'll get back to that.
Oh, they're kind of stylish too. Yeah.
Seriously, I was squatting 80 pounds and now I weigh 80 pounds myself. I've done things this week 3 days in a row.
That's good.
That's unheard of.
It's a good start. Now, do you want to give us an update on anything going on in your life?
You sound like a reporter.
I mean, you got me being the cameraman, so I might as well. Well, I want you to rotate, face this way, because the sun's like making you have a really deep shadow on you. There you go.
What else? The ultrasound results did come back from last week, and nothing really showed up aside from something with the gallbladder where there was wall thickening, and we won't really know more about how to proceed until the GI doctor gets back on Monday to know if we need to do an endoscopy or the MRI.
You fidget so much.
I know. I still feel like such a tourist. We live here, but we're being tourists.
It's okay. I never knew table rocks in our backyard. I knew of table rocks.
We just found about this I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 days ago. But we've lived here less than a year.
You hear about table rock all the time in the news and movies and hiking. I never knew it was in our backyard.
It's 45 minutes.
I mean, it's basically in our backyard, though. I mean, that's like, back home, that'd be to us to Orlando. It's like about 45 to an hour drive.
We're from Florida, for those who don't know. In Florida, though, we would have to drive practically an hour to get anywhere.
You did.
I lived in the middle of the Ocala National Forest. And just to get to a Walmart, you would have to drive 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's about 30 minutes for me.
And to get to the hospital, it was an hour and a half. But that was for the good hospital. The dinky hospital, we took 45 minutes, but the ambulance, if you called 911, it would take them 45 minutes to get there, and then another 45 minutes back. My ears just popped.
Did they? Well, we just descended.
I'm adjusting to the elevation. I can't even leave my house without my ears popping. For whatever reason, my body has not adjusted. Ooh, that's pretty. They're cute.
They're
geese.
Tell them what happened.
I went into one of my partial paralysis episodes while I was sitting on the rock by the lake. Totally random. Don't even know what caused it, but luckily it comes back to me within a couple minutes because of the Benadryl pump. It'll just take a couple hours for the whole side to feel normal again, but I can move and stuff pretty quickly. And this is the aftermath of me trying to go have a life. I am swelly and flushed and not a pretty sight.